Hello and welcome everybody to this HeflaTV presentation of the Join Dota League Season number 3, the second game ever of this season, at least for the Asian division. It's gonna be unQuenchables versus the AsteriskB experience. It's gonna be a 2-game series, so 2 possible outcomes, 2-0 or 1-1, a draw. That's it, no 2-1s. If it's 1-1, there's not gonna be a game 3 or anything, just 2 games, that's it. My name is Coucher, and well, we are now in the draft as well. First bands usually go pretty damn fast. unQuenchables though, they're taking their time, so I'm just hoping for something exciting, something definitely out of the ordinary, and usually the Southeast Asian scene delivers as well. We'll see if they will be up to the point, up to the task this time around though. I have no idea if you want to know who's actually stronger, because neither of those teams was actually in the Season 2, so I haven't casted them before, and well, hopefully after today, one of those teams, or both, will leave a lasting impression to me. But looking at the bans, unQuenchables, first ban, Tidehunter, whereas the AsteriskB, they just ban out a Tinker straight out. Maybe unQuenchables really likes to run that hero, I have no idea, but of course Tinker is a really annoying hero to go up against, and it is relatively hard to actually shut him down. You need to draft accordingly. Picking up maybe Storm Spirit, Clockwork, of course Spectre, one of the most common ones as well, just the hard carry role. Use the Haunt, get to the Tinker and get the kill. Or even if you don't have enough to kill him yourself, at least you will provide vision on the Tinker, and that already is really important as well. But we will see how the draft actually continues now, as well as unQuenchables. Also with their second ban, hitting their reserve time, and that's definitely not the case usually, at least from the games I've been casting, mostly for the western part, also in the Mineski Pro Gaming League. The first bans, they're just so common, just banning out Lycan, Death Prophet, Panda, Tidehunter of course well, and yeah, Lycan did get banned in the end, so it's up to AsteriskB. What do they want to ban out next? Or rather, what don't they want to face? And yeah, it's the faceless void, speaking of faces. So, we'll see unQuenchables now. Will they go for Shadow Shaman, Death Prophet, Nature's Prophet? But nope, Doombringer of course. How could I forget that hero? Man, I was totally like, I am forgetting some heroes that get banned, and it was the Doombringer. But AsteriskB, they do just come out straight with a Shadow Shaman in return. And that is one of the strongest support heroes by far. Maybe, of course, Skyraf Mage is up there as well. And if, well, they go for a Viper actually. Viper is pretty nice against Doombringer. Just so damn tanky. Definitely not the primary target that the Doombringer usually wants to use his ultimate on. Especially since the corrosive skin is gonna be so annoying because of the Doom. But, unQuenchables now. What's their second pick gonna be? They have the Doombringer. Brewmaster would be one option for them, I think. Just take control in the mid game. Actually you can somewhat disable 2 heroes unless they have BKBs. Because for one, you doom him, for the other one you cyclone him up with the Brewmaster ultimate. So it could be quite easy, but no, unQuenchables, they go for a Death Prophet instead. So just, I guess they have to be happy with it. It's gonna be a lot of push of course, so now both sides have one hero that can push pretty damn well. Death Prophet with his own ultimate, the Exorcism, and Shadow Shaman with the Mass Serpent Wars of course. So we'll see who has the stronger push, and of course it's not only about the pushing, it's about the team fight as well, because if a team fight breaks out, I think Death Prophet's Exorcism is way more impactful than the Shadow Shaman's Mass Serpent Wars usually, just purely because Death Prophet, the ultimate follows him, so he can actually move around the map and around the team fight of course, whereas Shadow Shaman, if you pop those Mass Serpent Wards, the enemy has the option usually to just back off from there. But looking at the secondary set of bans now, unQuenchables, although they have double silence, the Doom, as well as the Death Prophet silence, they still ban out the Brewmaster, don't want to face that pesky little primal split of his. Whereas AsteriskB, banning out a Razor. Razor of course matches up relatively well up against the Viper, I think. And of course overall just a hero that isn't of course immune to Doom, but if you have your Eye of the Storm, your ultimate activated, maybe you even got the static link off before, you don't really care that much about being doomed. Yes, it's still gonna be bad, but it's not gonna be disastrous, and you can still do damage in a teamfight and actually be useful. But unQuenchables, they also ban out an Enigma, so Enigma, of course, he can push. He has that huge black hole as well, which you kind of have to play around. Even if he doesn't actually cast the black hole, just the threat of it might already be enough to maybe make unQuenchables think twice. Just make them back off before they go for a push, for example. But we will see how the drafts actually progress as well. So far, unQuenchables, they have 2 cores, whereas AsteriskB just sitting on a support and a core as well. And how it goes next, only time will tell. As the Conker, wow, that is a hero I did not expect to get banned out like this, but maybe they know something about unQuenchables that I don't. I mean, it must be it, mustn't it? How else would you ban out a Conker? It's not like they have epic wombo combo. unQuenchables, they don't have a Shadow Demon. They don't actually have any stun setup at all at the moment, so Conker would have to do his X marks just perfectly every single time. So maybe a little bit weird to ban. Maybe AsteriskB, they want something, I have no idea. I mean, X marks the spot is bad against anybody. It's not like unQuenchables have a faceless void either. I don't know. I don't know about the Conker ban. Maybe it will make more sense as the picks come out now. But Wraith King, the pick for unQuenchables, can be either a carry still, leaving the Doom off lane, Death Prophet mid lane, or even if it's just a support, it's still good enough. Solid stun, have the Ray Fire Blast, and so far that was what unQuenchables were actually lacking. But AsteriskB, having the Ancient Apparition and the Shadow Shaman, does mean that unless the Shackles get cancelled by somebody, the Cold Feet will also proc from the Ancient Apparition, so that is a pretty nice amount of lockdown, of course, already. Just allowing you to go for that extra damage, go for those right clicks, Chilling Touch helping out as well there. But AsteriskB, at the moment, I have to say I favor unQuenchables. Just because I think Death Prophet is at the moment one of the strongest heroes. Exorcism, not only does it just completely wreck buildings, it also just mows through towers. Especially if you have a minus armor aspect coming out from anybody, whether it be Assault Kuras or just a Desolator even. But AsteriskB picking up their own offlaner, the Center War Runner now. And man, I just love that hero, and of course the synergy between the Center and the Ancient Apparition is pretty damn strong as well. Because they spot out the hero. Ancient Apparition lets his Ice Blast fly across the map, and Center suddenly blink in, Hoof Stomp, stuns the target up, then Double Edge to just provide additional burst damage and get the heroes down to the threshold of the Frostbite so that they would shatter. So unQuenchables, if it's gonna be a carry Wraith King, he's not gonna care at all about the wombo combos. Just gonna come back with the Reincarnation, although I have to say I'm not the biggest fan of the carry Wraith King against Viper, because there's a legitimate threat that the Wraith King will just completely get kited to death. But now with unQuenchables actually picking up Lion, that does offer them a pretty nice amount of extra lockdown with both the Hex as well as the Earth Spike. And the thing is, the Hex, it's already 2.5 seconds from level 1. Usually people actually leave it on level 1, pick it up first as well, then max out Earth Spike, and next will be just mana drain, so leaving it the Hex at 1 for a long time, just so that they would have the sustained mana, just maybe even mana drain from creeps in the jungle. But last ban, Lifestealer by unQuenchables. I actually really like that ban, to be honest. I would have seen it fitting to AsteriskB's lineup, but AsteriskB themselves banning out the Weaver. Yes, it is an extremely hard hero to lock down, but I think with the heroes that they have, they might have had enough. Just get the Blink, Shadow Shaman, gets the Hex or Shackles, Double Edge to follow. Should have been an easy kill Weaver, definitely not the tankiest of heroes, but I somewhat understand, because Weaver, he is really annoying. Just with the Sukuchi, max movement speed, completely balling around. So AsteriskB, last pick, they need either a mid laner or a tri-lane hero for themselves. Viper can of course be in the tri-lane as well. But what can they actually go for? I just think unQuenchables lineup is so good at the moment. They have push, they have a crap ton of lockdown together with silence as well. Doom of course even has a mini stun from that level def if need be. And well, the AsteriskB, they also have a lot of burst damage, of course, that they can bring to the table. A lot of teamfight with just the center and the HT apparition by themselves already. But it's gonna be so reliant on just that early game for them, I think, at least for the time being. Viper needs to get off to a really good start, get that early mech, just start team fighting, early level 6s on both the Shadow Shaman as well as the Ancient Apparition, get the Mass Serpent Wards, get the Ice Blast, so you can actually make something happen. But now, the 5th pick's about to come out, the last and final picks. Who's gonna get the advantage? As AsteriskB? Wow. Okay, so they have 2 extremely tanky heroes actually, I don't mind that at all, but this will emphasize their early to mid game even more than before. Yes, Bristleback can try to become like an unkillable force in the front lines, but I think with the heroes that unQuenchables has, they can just still shut him down completely, doom him up, and well, he's almost done for. Exorcism, Death Prophet maybe chasing him down. I don't mind the hero overall. It can be extremely strong in a tri-lane as well, to be honest, because just spamming the Quill Spray does so much damage early on if you can lock down the heroes, so that you can get the Quill Sprays to stack themselves up. So unQuenchables, what will they counter this with, or how will they answer? If they really wanted to, they could also go for another mid laner, or maybe even pick up an off laner, run Wraith King farming safe lane, Lion supporting him, Doombringer jungle. They do pick up a Mirana now though, so I guess it's gonna be farming Mirana with a Wraith King Lion support. Should be easy and plenty of setup for the arrow, of course. Brave Fire Blast itself already might be enough, but just in case, Lion will help out with a Hex or Earth Spike there as well. So, really like their lineup. Getting some carry as well. Mirana, yes, arguably not the hardest of carries if it's gonna be a carry role in brain farts. If it's gonna be a carry role at all for her. But we will see about that, guys. As to introduce the lineups for the Radiant side, for the AsteriskB experience, Shadow Shaman is gonna be played by just, I guess those are Chinese letters, not even sure. All look the same to me almost. They definitely shouldn't be Japanese, that's all I can say. But Shadow Shaman, he's gonna be Shadow Shaman, that's what I'm gonna call him. As Ryu, the dragon, playing on Ancient Apparition, leaving Vi to play the Bristleback with mid lane taken up by, oh man, SDK. SDK.os. Just SDK it is. Leaving Restia to play the Centaur Warrunner in the offlane. As for unQuenchables on the dire side, Dotaholic is the Wraith King. Leaving closer to play the Mirana. Godlike Sexy! Playing the Lion. Oh man, that name. And another set of letters I cannot decipher for you guys. It's gonna be on the Death Prophet. And Jimmy on the Doombringer. Man, such a casual name. Such a western name on the Doombringer. Especially compared to some of them. But Jimmy it is. Offlane Doombringer. As I guess was to be expected, kind of. They could have gone for an aggressive Titan as well, to be honest. Lion, Wraith King, as well as Mirana, but they want to play it safe, as well as just... to be honest, I think it would have been even better lanes for them, maybe. Because Mirana, you could have left him solo as well and have the supports roam around to mid and top lane. Because Mirana offlane is just viable in itself. Early on, maybe get a few kills, but taking a risk would have... or may have not paid itself off. It's always risky when going for an aggressive tri-lane that you will just fall behind in levels if you just don't find the kills. Some pulls still usually go through. But Bristleback is going to be the farmer in the safe lane. They want the early mech, want the early tank on him as well. But Viper might be in trouble already. There's a smoke coming. If they get just one stun, it might be enough. And Viper, no corrosive skin, just went for another toxin. There's the Brave Fire Blast coming out, Lion. He has the Earth Spike as well. It's not the longest stun at all on the level 1, but it is enough as Death Prophet gets the first blood. That's going to be her bottle as well. Plus, almost the boots. One last hit. He's going to get the boots as well. Oh, that's just such a great start to a Death Prophet. Boots bottle early on. That means room control. And of course, just being able to outrun the Viper if he goes for the extra harass. Really well done by the support. This means Centaur Warrunner, he's going to be able to hit at least level 2 now since no pulls, no harass has been going on. But I think that's a trade they are just willing to make for sure. Any day, any time. And looking at the Doombringer, of course, he's not getting too much. I mean, he has 0 base armor after all. Even the Shadow Shaman can just put on so much harass. But Doom will get at least level 2 from here. So can get the Devour. Usually Doom still go for the Devour first. Just so they can start the farm. Maybe even go eat the creep in the jungle. Get armor aura or any aura, to be honest. But now has the Devour, so we'll start off racking the gold. Even if it's only a little. still something that the Centaur just won't get for himself, so all is good. Even picks up a magic stick. But Ryu, in the meantime, just double pulling through, doing what a good support does, denying XP to the enemy offlaner as well as getting some gold and XP for yourself. It's so crucial that these supports hit level 6. I already mentioned it in the draft. Both Ancient Apparition and Shadow Shaman are just so reliant on it. I mean, so is Lion. Brave King, not as much, but if you just want him to tank it up properly in the front lines, then yes, it is always good to have that level 6 or more. More never hurts. But just having the reincarnation is such a good way to just go in. Brave King, he can go balls deep once he has that ultimate off cooldown. But looking at the mid lane now, Death Prophet actually isn't ahead in farm, but I guess it's rather even. SDK sitting up on 10 and 5 on the Viper compared to a 9 and 2 on the Death Prophet. But Death Prophet has a haste rune now, and the Crypt Swarm, it will come more and more annoying as the Death Prophet just gains levels. It is level 2 at the moment, but of course Witchcraft, getting the lower cooldown, lower mana cost as well, it's just so spammable, especially if you have rune control Witch, of course. Getting the boots and the bottle this early on, he should have so easily. Jimmy, getting some nice XP on of his own now. The pulls came through, but still one creep wave every now and then makes it through. And Shadow Shaman wants to get in range, but no boots of speed. Doom is gonna be fast enough. Shadow Shaman, of course, one of the slowest supports in the game as well. I do love Shadow Shamans who start with boots of speed, but at the moment it's Ancient Apparition instead who got boots. They're prioritizing the farm on him rather than the Shadow Shaman. I guess they really want to just get the early Aghanim's Scepter on him. Get the 17-second duration. And, well, 17-second Ice Blast together with the Quill Sprays just stacking up. It sounds devastating to me, to be honest. But we will see. Centaur Warrunner leeching some XP from the pool as well. Is almost level 4. Doombringer is... Actually, they're almost the same as far as XP goes. Centaur just a tad ahead. But nothing to really mention or just point out. And man, Sanyin has arrived! I can cast now, yes! Permission granted from chat. I can cast. Hells yeah. But Restia, he's moving to the mid lane. I don't think he can do anything solo. Viper, of course, not yet level 6, so no Viper Strike to actually slow the Death Prophet down. But haste is on cooldown. As well, at least they deny the rune to the Death Prophet, and that's good enough. And oh, Death Prophet goes bottom. I don't think he actually saw it, but oh, there's another smoke coming. Lion coming with the Brave King. They are both level 2, almost level 3, but they have the disables anyway. The duration is the same. It's the damage. Oh, actually, Death Prophet going for SDK just as Restia comes in from behind. Can he get the Hoofstomp, the Reaper Blast into the Viper? The kiting is there. Nice Earthspike hitting 2 heroes as well. Is it going to be enough? The Hex onto the Viper. Death Prophet low on mana. Tries to bottle up, but still, he lacks the mana for another Crypt Swarm. He's taking down from the Corrosive Skin, and now Ryu, he comes in to help. 2-4-0 so far. Cold Feet onto Dota Holic. And man, they were so lucky that they actually got the kill on the Centaur. But still a 3-for-1 exchange. And man, unQuenchables, they even had the numbers advantage. Death Prophet just needed a little bit more mana, a little bit more. One more Crypt Swarm might have been enough to bring down the Viper, but 4 points into Corrosive Skin, getting the magic resist. Just making the difference there, you could see it. He just stayed alive, and not only that, the Corrosive Skin slows down the enemy, as well as deals damage over time. There's actually quite a lot you're taking in return. And, well, this was just such a great turn of events, especially for the Viper who actually gave away first blood mid, so getting some revenge, getting closer to his mech as well if that's what he wants to go for. Now, picks up actually a bottle and a magic wand instead. But I do believe he's gonna be the mech carrier for them, since why? On the Bristleback already picks up a Ring of Health. And of course, him having a Stout Shield does kind of indicate that he wants to go for a Vanguard. But top lane, they get the stun in the center, the Starstorm is there as well. But there's no follow-up. Ryu is there. There's the Hoofstomp. They're going over for Dota Holic. And they get the kill as well. Moonlight Shadow a little bit too late, but the Earthspike, can they get the counter? A few right clicks. He has to return as well. Aggressive leaping closer. He has to be careful. He misses with the arrow. And now Ryu goes for the counter right clicks. They don't have vision though anymore. But man, those turnarounds, they're just man moding. Centaur so damn tanky, and at least unQuenchables, they do have Exorcism up on Death Prophet now. And when the Viper should leave mid lane, which I don't think he actually really will. As a TP though, so he can definitely go in if there are actual real dives. But other than that, I think it's just Death Prophet. If he has the lane to himself, yes, he can push down the tower with Exorcism. But Viper should be hanging around for a long time here. Bottom lane, Doombringer up to level 5 as well, but center, well, he's a level ahead. He has the Stampede, which will help out even more. Even if unQuenchables come in for a gank now, the Stampede might be enough to just get the heroes out of trouble. I mean, if you get to pop the Stampede even before like the Rayfire Blast connects, although it's flying, if it's a difference like getting hit here or getting hit here, it can actually make a huge difference, because forcing the enemy to dive into tower range is always something you should look forward to. And now Tranquil Woods finished in center as well. Running back to the lane, doesn't really want to use the TP quite yet. But Earthspike catches Ryu. Will they go for the Hex as well? Do they have enough follow-up? Will the arrow fly? Oh, Wraith King, he couldn't get in range. There's the leap though. Arrow is not using his Stampede, is there as well. Can he dodge it? Yes, he can. If one more right click might do it. Yes, closer, he gets it. Has the face boots already for the extra right click damage. Man, it was close, but closer was closer to the kill. Oh man, I don't know where I was going with this. But now, Urn is finished an ancient apparition at least, so didn't lose too much gold there by the looks of it. Bottom lane, Jimmy about to hit level 6 soon enough as well. Maybe they even might just rotate with the supports. unQuenchables come in, Jimmy has the Doom, try to go for the Bristleback, who is 600 gold away from the Vanguard, if that's what he wants to go for. Might want to go for a Pipe as well, for all we know. But any kind of tank is good for a Bristleback. Even has one point into Vicious Nasal Coup, just so he could chase people down and just harass them. There's actually a Magic Stick on Doombringer, which is the best item against the Bristleback. Bristleback just spam. So your Magic Stick or Magic Wand, if you have upgraded it, will just be on full charges all the time. Get you that burst heal, get you that burst mana regen. But Deathroyd is coming bottom lane now. Will it be enough? They have the Doom, they pop it on the Bristleback as well. Exorcism, it's not there yet. The Hex is there, as are the Shackles and Vi. They're just buying time. Shadow Shaman, he's willing to sacrifice himself, but now Rage comes in. Hoofstomp not coming out. And I don't think they have detection, do they? Hoofstomp is there. Nope, no detection. Oh, Bristleback, he runs back in. What a mistake. Eats a Crypt Swarm in the face. What was he thinking? Oh man, and now Rayfire Blast comes out as well. Dota is there, as is Godlike. They get the Earthspike Hex as well. Will they have enough? Hoofstomp comes out, but it's just not enough. Or actually, rather, it was Jimmy's Warstomp, but the Ice Blast, no! It misses Jimmy. Jimmy, you're on the run, man. You're on the back foot as you. He got stunned up. He's gonna go down. It's a 3-for-1 exchange, and now SDK, he got one counter kill. Can he get more though? The Earthshake, nope. Earthshock was there. Shackles to follow closer. He goes down. So in the end, Viper coming in like that, being so tanky with the corrosive skin, just was enough. Man, that was such a crazy fight, just people coming in one by one. And I do believe still the biggest mistake was Bristleback coming in. The Doom had not yet ended, and he's not tanky yet. He can't take up a full Crypt Swarm in the face like that and just hope to survive when he is down to half HP as it is anyway. But Exorcism mid lane, Death Prophet might get something in return, get some objectives down. Looking at the graphs, Viper is #1 in net worth. Death Prophet together with the Mirana are second and third, of course. But they do get the tower. That will be the drums finish for the Death Prophet soon enough. Jimmy going for the mech for them actually. So Doombringer will be the mech carrier. Only 300 gold away for it. Looking at the early graphs. Actually now with the last fight's gold. Well, almost zeroed out with this tower going down as well. XP 1k in AsteriskB's favor. So all in all, pretty damn even game. Nobody has an advantage, of course. That's exactly what the kill score says as well. 8-7. Anybody's game for sure. So AsteriskB, I still think that they have to be on the aggressive a little bit more than unQuenchable has with their kind of lineup. They do have Master Petwars. Actually, they're on cooldown as well. Oh, never mind. They were used to take this tier 1 tower, so was it tower trade after all? Man, I have no idea how I missed that. Dota almost about to hit level 6 as well. Lion half a level away. So if they get those level 6s as well, it's going to be an even playground because AsteriskB supports are just a tad ahead. And actually, Shadow Shaman, funny enough, a support is surpassing the Bristleback in levels. But of course, Bristleback, he went down before any other heroes did on unQuenchables. So it only makes sense that you're a little bit behind. But Bristleback, he really needs more levels. Quill Spray to get maxed out and of course, have the Bristleback max. That's the most important survivability for the Bristle. But the game still paused. There was a crash. And yeah, Centaur, he's back. Thank God for that. Actually, he might be going for a pipe for their team. Has a cloak already in his inventory. Might be a casual one, of course. Cloak is always nice because double edge, it does magical damage, not only to you, I mean not only to your targets, but also to yourself. So if you have that magic resist, you will just take that little bit less damage. Death Prophet farming up the jungle at the moment with his Crypt Swarm. Just wants to get as much out of the map as possible. Mirana making his way back top lane as well. And now farm-wise, Death Prophet with the tower that he got mid lane. He's catching up to the Viper just a little bit, so mid laners neck and neck as mech will be built by the Viper. Has the buckler, has actually the mech recipe as well, so he's really close. Double damage activated, can they catch it? Death Prophet, Viper Strike is there, Stampede just used in case. And now Ice Blast to Flyman, easy setup, easy kill, easy life. I mean, Ice Blast, of course, it wasn't necessary, but it's on a low cooldown. Now Viper, he wants to go for more with the double damage. The chilling touch as well, just look at the damage Lion. I mean, like one more right click might even do the job. The cold feet is there, negative earn, and he's just gonna go down to that damage output. And now Auryu, he gets stunned, but Restia, he's there to just zone Dotaholic out from any further attempts on his life. No Stampede though, unfortunately, but the tower, it might go down. Shadow Shaman is there, 8 seconds for the Mass Serpent Wars, if they really want to commit, but now they get the slow on Dotaholic. They're gonna get the Reincarnation. I do feel like the double edge is there, Hoof Stomp, not even necessary. So Brave King, he goes down once. Will we see some TP rotation? There's the Ice Blast coming out, Dotaholic, well, no chance whatsoever. Stunned up by the Hoof Stomp of Restia's center War Runner. And man, they lost the tower. They gave away 2 kills. And they got virtually nothing in return. I mean, bottom lane Chrissy, he's gonna get the tier 1 at least, so it's gonna be somewhat of a trade. Well, I'm not too sure if it's worth it. Doom though has his mech ready now. Tip is in as well, so they want to fight, they want to defend this tower. Mass Serpent Wars, yeah, never mind. Use them. Use them, man. Why did you use them? Could have gone for tier 2. And why? Oh, the Doom is there, Jimmy. He's gonna use the ultimate. The Earth Spike comes out, Jimmy. He goes for the ultimate. Nice arrow fall off and closer. Beautiful setup with that Moonlight Shadow of theirs. And that's an easy kill. Bristleback, he goes down. But the tower, look at it. It's already down to quarter of an HP. Mech comes out from the Viper. Do they want to fight? Do they want to stay? They have Viper Strike. They know Dotaholic doesn't have the Reincarnation. Ice Blast off cooldown, unfortunately. No Blink still, but they have Stampede. They're playing it sneaky. They're hiding. They want to go in. Chilling Touch is activated. Dotaholic. Oh, the Stampede is there. Smoke completely wasted. Maybe a panic one. The Hex was there on Restia. Her Spike to follow up as well. They get the center. It's a 1-for-1 so far. But it's a core for support. Jimmy though slowed down to oblivion. Viper Strike is there. He pops the mech. Will it be enough? SDK. Nether Toxin. It's gonna kick in. There's the Finger of Death as Lion. He just got level 6 from this fight. So killed off Ryu. But in the end, a 2-for-2. Rather a worthy trade. But the tower, I think, just took way too much damage for it to justify itself for unquenchables. At least power treads are finished on the Brave King now. Can tank up a little bit extra. Why, of course, Bristleback, he went a little bit too greedy there to the front lines. Just trying to tank up the creep wave here. Just no backup from his team. If the Bristleback had been alive when the fight started, I think it could have gone just a hell of a lot different. But all in all, Bristleback at least has his Vanguard finished. Might be power treads next, just tanking himself up. Can of course toggle them to agility if need be. Extra armor whenever it might be necessary. Extra intelligence when you just toggle them to intelligence, of course. When you are spamming your spells or want just extra mana regeneration. But Viper now, with his mech finish, going for the Aghanim Scepter, but the arrow is flying. It's not going to be on target, but he still might be in trouble. He's going to go for the TP out. Come on, you have to be fast. Arrow was launched though. They have Rayfire Blast, and yeah, he's going for the TP out. Oh, Dotaholic, can you get close enough to Rayfire Blast? No. Oh my god. Is the Rayfire Blast gonna follow him all the way to base? I guess not, man. I guess not. It did a nifty turn as the TP went out. Ice Blast flying top as well. Exorcism is poked. How many targets will it hit? Oh, connects on all of them. So, no heal for Jimmy if he wants to pop Scorcher, but the duration isn't all that long, so if it ends, they can pop the mech. But oh, the Stampede is there. Can he get the range of anybody? No, he gets stunned. Rayfire Blast is there. Now Bristleback getting slow, doomed up as well. Once again, can he do anything at all? The mech comes out. They keep their own heroes alive. They get Jimmy and Moonlight Shadow. There's the Shackles to get there from it. Will it be enough? Shackles cancelled though. Nicely done by Dotaholic, but Hoofstomp catches them both. Double edge to follow, and well, sentries are down. They get 3 kills. And this time around, Bristleback, he survives the Doom. Just, man, unquenchables, they can't fight. They don't have enough damage, and their positioning really isn't the best either. And of course, man, just being outnumbered tells the tale. And well, of course, now Restia, he has the Blink Dagger as well. I think he just picked it up at the side shop as well. And now they want to get this tier 2. They don't even need to use the Mass Serpent Wars, which are on cooldown anyway. But this tower, man, there's no defending this. It's just a matter of time since will the creep wave arise. But Lion, he actually got himself a blink there. What? Oh, that was some nifty farming Bristleback. There's no Doom, but he can still take damage. 3 points into Bristleback. Is it gonna be enough? Oh, Hoofstomp misses from Restia. The blink Hoofstomp, a little bit off target. Hex comes out. Ice Blast to fly as well. Therefore, he gets it. Negative urn. They need a little bit more though, I think. They're gonna go on Jimmy now. He's gonna get slowed down by the poison attack as well as the vicious nasal goo. He's probably gonna fall down. Gets the worst of off. But will it be enough? Shackles onto Dotaholic. Oh, Shadow Shaman is going man on Magic Wand. It's not gonna be enough. But there's the Blink Hoofstomp catching to Dotaholic. Does he have his reincarnation? 5 seconds. No, he's gonna go down anyway before that. So another 2 for 1. Tier 2 goes down. Ryu gets himself a double kill. 2k gold in the bank. And I guess unQuenchables, they get a treat. Tier 2 bottom has fallen. As well as the tier 2 mid lane is gonna get pushed in. But looking at the graphs, swing! Not the biggest swing at all, since both teams are getting objectives. But still, a 1.5k gold lead for AsteriskB, but I think XB actually updates now, 2k gold. But yeah, XB a little bit higher, 4,500 for them. So level wise, they're definitely having the advantage, and I think it favors them, especially in the early to mid game. If they just can take every mid game fight, tank it up in the front lines with the centaur, with the bristleback. unQuenchables, they might not have a way to react, but having said that, Death Prophet now is getting close to his Kiilstofte being finished. Makes him just, oh man, missed the Crips form. But makes him ridiculously fast, especially since he has the drums as well. And of course, just throw yourself up in the air, but your exorcism still does damage while you're invulnerable for 2.5 seconds. So that's gonna be good for them. He has the level 2 ultimate as well, and it's a huge upgrade. Level 1 exorcism has 4 spirits, whereas level 2 ultimate has 12 spirits. So it's kind of like tripling the output, damage output there. Or was it 3 spirits? No, it's 4. Yeah, 4 and 12. And I was like, am I missing something? Nope, I'm not. It's correct. But godlike sexy, man. How did you get that blink dagger? Well played, Lion. Well played getting the blink like that. And unQuenchable, they just still keep on farming. Doom, of course, has the Devour, so you can never really stop the Doom from farming. But the 3 cores, I mean, they're only surpassed by the Viper, who, oh, he's only 300 gold away from his Aghanim Scepter. The blink comes in, the Hex is there, but Stampede, Hex does not lower your movement speed enough. Haste still goes through it, actually, never mind, he has a haste run on top of that as well. And now the return, will it be there? Viper Strike, of course, was used already, but Doom, no. They don't want to go over, they're waiting for it, they're baiting it. They have a sentry down as well, the Bristleback. Oh, is the bait gonna work out? Nope. unQuenchables, they back off. They don't want to fight it, at least not when it's unfavorable for them. They wanted to get the jump, get the Viper down early. No mech, no Viper strikes to kite them around, but didn't work out. Nice Stampede usage, and of course, man, just the reaction of popping the bottle himself on the Viper. Do they have Mass Serpent Wards though? Yes, they do. Mass Serpent Wards, and he's so close to his own blink as well. The stun lands on Shadow Shaman. Is it his death? Dota, no. 1 stack of Vicious Nasal Goo. Not gonna be enough. Mass Serpent Wards down. Are we gonna see a huge clash? Death Prophet is coming in from the side as well. Viper Strike is up and ready to go. The Stampede is there. Another. Oh, 4-man Hoofstomp. Ice Blast to fly. Connects on closer. Pure Spike lands on Fredo. Doom onto the Viper as well. No mech coming out. Shadow Shaman. He falls. Oh, Exorcism. Nope. They killed the Death Prophet. No Exorcism anymore. Double Edge to kill off Waterholic or Dotaholic. Yes, another Hoofstomp. Man, that fight could have been beautiful, but just a setup, the Hoofstomp, it was way too strong. A 3-for-2 exchange. Tier 2 goes down as well. And why he wants to go for more? Wants to harass them out. Blink. Double Edge. Well, not even really necessary, but kill secured from the center. Closer. He gets slowed down. Leap. 7-second cooldown. He dies. They have buybacks on 3 of their heroes. They really don't want to use them this early on. But, well, tier 3, I guess, without the Mass Serpent Wards, it's going to stay alive. As Bristleback tanks it up. Shadow Shaman picks up his blink dagger, although he died. But Viper Strike now will be up for every 12 seconds. Now Death Prophet, Kiilstofte up. Can they buy some time for some stuns as well? Viper silenced up. Brave Fire Blast does connect, but now Bristleback comes in as a bouncer. Will he be enough though, Jimmy? He doesn't have his ultimate. They get the slows with the Vicious Nasal Goo, and now actually Bristleback, he might be the one in trouble. Viper, the TP out. Nope. Actually might have been better to just keep on running. So he actually gave away a lot of gold, but it's a support Lion. 1k gold. Yes, you never want to give it away, but I think it was probably one of the best heroes to have given it to. But still, 23 to 14 silent the kill score, and unQuenchables, can they make good use of the Roshan advantage that the dire side has? Getting these Aegis might be something that they just absolutely need. to actually win a team fight by this point. Oh, but the Ice Blast comes out, connects on all heroes, but the Mirana closer, he just barely out of the range from that. They back off, they have the mech ready, so Frostbite, once it ends. Scorch Earth, oh, the Doom, onto Bristleback, another TP in, the Hooftop only onto one, but Shadow Shaman gets the Master Burner, Shackles onto Jimmy as well, Doom, he's gonna go down, even though the Moonlight Shadow, oh yep, he does go down in the end. Ryu, gonna get chased down, Cryptspawn gets the kill, double kill for the Death Prophet, Exorcism up, and now Centaur, he's caught as well. It actually did go in the favor of unQuenchables. I mean, Death Prophet, you need to kill him early on. You can't let him roam with the Exorcism in the fights. So, they pay the price, and now, with the Exorcism still up for a little while, might even get Roshan. But looking at the graphs, gold went up to 5k, now dropping down a little bit. There were some buybacks, Ancient Depression was one to go for it, but it doesn't really matter. Death Prophet already back to full HP with the spirits returning to him. Dotaholic back off from the Roche Pit as well, so... that's gonna be ages going to the pockets of the Mirana. But now they come in, Bristleback is there, as is the Viper. Leap out though. They're chasing the wrong heroes. Dotaholic is so damn low, 90 HP. Viper could have just gone for it, of course. Earthspike I still think would have caught both. But man, Viper chasing a Mirana into a pit. I guess he was hoping that the leap was on cooldown. But now, next fights, they might be a hell of a lot different still. Since Pipe is picked up for Center Warrunner, it also negates the damage of the Doombringer ultimate. Of course, the Doom, some Crypt Swarms just soaked up, and of course, Finger of Death, which is almost level 11. If he gets at level 11, we'll have a 60-second lower cooldown on it as well. From 160 seconds to 100 to 40. Going for a 4-step next as well, so Ultra Mobility Lion. Mobilities! Ryu, working on that Aghanim Scepter of his, actually not that close, went for Arcane Boots in between as well, has the point booster at least. Do they even want to fight? I think they do. I think AsteriskB, they should be looking for fights now. Oh, the Viper strike onto the Death Prophet, he has the Yule Scepter, actually use it on the Viper, going for a TP out, will it be successful? Ice Blast is flying, oh, I think, yep. Man, the damage was too much, the poison damage, as well as the Ice Blast connecting. Little bit unfortunate there. But nice coordination by Asterisk, using the Invis rune on the Viper to just set it up. As now Edershock used by Shadow Shaman, he has level 2 Mass Serpent Wards as well. I guess just go for tier 2, yep. They pop the Serpent Wards, the creeps come in to tank it up, and unQuenchables, there's no way they are gonna just pick a fight without the Death Prophet. And of course they don't really want the Death Prophet to have to wait his buyback either here. So buy time for another 17 seconds, and you'll be fine. What? Does Asterisk oh, the blink hoofed him! It catches Dotaholic! Another blink, this time it's the Hex from the Shadow Shaman, but man, this Ice Blast connection, Dotaholic as the reincarnation, will it be enough? The Doom onto the Viper a little bit too late, the Pipe is there as well, Bristleback, he can go Berserk now, or can he? Tanking up the tower, he got arrowed up, but he's slowing people down, another blink Hex onto Closer, do they have the follow-up necessary? Nope, the Yules is there onto the center, Death Prophet Exorcism is activated now, Restia, well, he's in a lot of trouble, they have to back off, the arrow catches him. So a 1-for-1 in the end as Lion went down. No buybacks were expended. Oh, Vipers are going to Closer. Viper, he just turns it around, gets the kill on the Mirana, but that was the Aegis. And now Viper, he might pay the iron price for it. And yes, he will. Exorcism a little bit too much with the crit form to finish him up. And they shouldn't be really pressuring high ground as heavily, I think, or not timing tier 4s at least. If you want to go for the tier 3s and the racks, just wait for Mass Serpent Wards. They did use it for the tier 2 this time. But I really feel like just going high ground, or I mean, even high ground wasn't that bad. They got a pretty nice initiation, but oh, Ice Blast top lane. Ryu is going for the solo kill onto Jimmy. Negative Urine as well, it even might be enough. That's the funny part. One right click, yeah. I think it's gonna tick down. Oh man, Ryu. Beautiful plays, just solo killing a Doombringer. That's how powerful an Ancient Depression can be. Man, really well played. I'm impressed, man. I'm impressed. As Bristleback actually picks up himself a BKB, and considering that he's been he was a solo lane Bristleback, he really doesn't have all that much, does he, man? Network wise, he's number 4. Surpassed by the Mirana, the Death Prophet, as well as the Viper, who still just keeps on farming up really well. 1.5k after getting the Aghanim Scepter down. Now, looks like Restia on the center going for a 4-staff as well for extra mobility for himself. Looking at the graphs again, the gold actually still has fallen. 3.5 to 4,000 gold lead for AsteriskB XP. actually dropped down from 8,000 to 3.5 as well. So unQuenchables, they definitely won the last fight, but now they have another set of Mass Serpent towards Jimmy. He has the Doom as well, though. Will he pop it on the Bristleback? Bristleback, can he get the BKB off before as well? Those are the questions. Ice Blast is flying. Is he gonna connect? Yes, Jimmy, he gets caught. No HPS from the Scorch Def anymore. He Hex was there on Bristleback, and Jimmy, can he get the Doom? Will it be fast enough? As Dota, he wants to tank it up. Blade Mail activated, and there's the Doom onto the Viper, but the Viper Strike, it didn't come out before. Oh man, this can be the fight for Bristleback with his BKB. Hex onto Mirana as well. Exorcism, it's just doing way too much. The physical damage, and he's alone there now. They all have to back off. Mass Serpent was gonna get farmed. As Lion, he got the kill on the Shadow Shaman. Finger of Death was used for it as well. So 1 for 0, but once the Exorcism wears off, I think AsteriskB, they're gonna come back in. The Doom, of course, wore off on Viper as well. No, they're TPing back. They're defending their own towers. Man, the creeps just pushing it in. unQuenchables giving some momentum to that lane, just pushing it out to begin with, and suddenly it's at the tier 3s. And man, AsteriskB, can they break high ground? So far they've tried, I think, 3 times, unsuccessful in every single one of them. And Bristleback, man, yes, he can be tanky, but he's just not tanky enough. He doesn't have enough armor. I mean, Shiva's card maybe could have been a better choice. Of course, BKB gives you some strength, some HP from the strength, of course, as well. Then you can just be safe on the front lines, not get hexed up, Earth Spike. But Ryu, with the Invisible, he wants to set up yet another solo kill, and there's a Blink Dagger on the Viper. What an item pickup. I mean, they definitely just want to finish this soon. The Blink Dagger is not something you want to go for in the late game. I guess they want the Doom to be baited out on somebody else. Maybe the Bristleback once he has his BKB activated or something. But man, this is actually looking a little bit scary if you're AsteriskB at the moment. You failed the high ground push so many times. Yes, this tier 3 tower is down to 282 HP. So it should be easy fodder next time around, but Death Prophet, he's getting tankier as well in the meantime. Has a Reaver in his inventory, so going for the Heart of the Rest straight out. Which I think is probably the best item choice against, well, maybe a BKB, but you really don't need BKB against Asterisk. Viper Strike still goes through that, still slows you down. And of course, Bristleback, just pure physical damage. But man, the Reaver, it's gonna be so good against the Ice Blast as well. Just try to have raw HP to survive, but Autolic, Moonlight Shadow is there. They're gonna go for the initiation, the Blink is out, the head sentries. Oh man, thank God for the sentry, but oh, the Force Def, the Earth Spike onto the Finger of Death as well. They used the Stampede Ryu. Can he get to safety? Viper stuck now onto Godlike 6. He's completely out of mana, but Viper, don't go in too deep. He's in the Exorcism. Ice Blast does connect on free, but the mech was used before. And suddenly Viper, he's down. I have no idea why he went there solo like that without no teammates. You know the Exorcism just completely kills you when you're alone. Especially if you're next to the Death Prophet. And unQuenchables is just baited out. Lion, he doesn't even die. Beautiful setup. Just, yes, you don't get the Inch Depression, although you use the finger on him. But can they get the tier 2 now? Exorcism, it's about to wear off. But I still think they have enough. They have the Siege Creep, they have 5 heroes present. And with no Viper, the most important hero on Asterisk at the moment, to be honest. He's down for the count. And the stun onto the Bristleback, just harassing them off. Oh, the Blink Hooftop catches on 3 heroes. The Force Steps come out, Pipe is activated, Ice Blast flying out. Will it be enough though? Catches actually 3 heroes now. The Prophet might be a little bit scared. He's backing off. Drums pop. And they're just speedy as all hell. They're gonna survive. Dotaholic, he comes back to life with his reincarnation. Just to his second death. But it's not... Actually, I guess it's kind of even trade. Shadow Shaman for the Wraith King. But the tier 2 survives. No gold given away. No gold away. Looking at the graphs again. Once again, dropping down towards the side of unQuenchables. It is still in Asterisk's favor. About 1,500, but XP, it is actually only a 650 difference. 650, that's all it is. But there's an Aghanim Scepter on Ryu now. He has it on his person as well. 17-second frostbite duration. This might be just the thing that they need. If they land it on multiple heroes. Viper Strike is there as well, but another Lion, he goes in Ice Blast just to blow up the Lion completely. He got the Earth Spike off though. There is the Pipe. Use Scepter onto the Bristleback. Hoof Stomp into Jimmy. Jimmy, he has the ultimate, so can even pop it on the right target. Now he's gonna go down before he has buyback. Will he be forced to use it as Vi? Oh man, runs into the extra Crypt Swarm, forced it out. But the Ghosts, they follow him, and closer right click does as well. But Lion, he bought back too, still reserving it. Exorcism was enough to just repel the push. Now Moonlight Shadows as well. They're hungry for more. They want the kills. They're going into Roche Pit. It's going to spawn in 40 seconds though. Will they be patient enough to just check it out? Maybe farm Ancients in the meantime. Arrow, scouting. And that is actually one thing that a lot of people have been talking about. Is it actually smart to use this cosmetic arrow in competitive matches? Because it's so much easier to spot out that arrow because it's bigger and it swirls and has just all the swag to it. But Dotaholic, together with Death Prophet, farming up the Ancients. Heart of Tarask is finished as well. But... and another Invisor on the Viper. Can he set something up? With the Blink Dagger, might be able to just get the jump on, for example, Dotaholic, whose ultimate is on cooldown. And man, now I see the chat talking about the arrow as well. I guess it was some mind melt happening. And do remember, there is a 2-minute delay on the stream as well. But can they catch the Prophet off guard? And they just need to jump in. Yes, there's the jump! Hoof Stomp onto 2. Pipe activated from the center as well. Ice Blast to apply the Hex on Death Prophet. Will he be able to survive? He uses the ult for the time being. Finger of Death into Shadow Shaman, who still survives. Pop the Magic Wand, and man, this Ice Blast doing some work, but there's still not enough damage. Bristleback, he finally arrives. Pops the BKB, but doomed immediately after the fact. Dotaholic is going to go down, but Reincarnation had enough time to cool off. Now Hex, nope, never mind. They used Stampede to get rid of the Hex. Or at least get out when hexed. But why? Still taking a lot of damage. Hex onto Mirana now. This time around Death Prophet. Exorcism, it is back up. Will he pop it? Yes, he will. They want to go for the fight, Restia. He's suddenly on the back foot. He has the force up. And now, TP out from SDK. Not gonna happen. He goes down. Another successful high ground defense. No damage done to the racks. Well, range racks, they're down to half HP. But will it be enough? Restia gets the TP out. Yes, it does. Yule Scepter just on cooldown, unfortunately. But now Roshan is up. Arrow to scout it and stun the Roshan at the same time. Exorcism does some chip damage, but it's gonna wear off soon enough. But even without that, I think they do have what it takes to take Roche, take the Aegis, and maybe with the Aegis, the game. BKB now also finished on the Doombringer Jimmy. So he's gonna be actually so damn tanky. Ice Blast not gonna affect him too much anymore. Actually, Ice Blast comes out now. Roshan, maybe a few lucky bashes. Doom. How much do you want to tank it up, man? Balls to the walls. But Aegis once again in the pocket of the Mirana, who actually has a meta style now as well with the Maelstrom. Lion 4-step was finished some time ago already. Doombringer. BKB newest item on him, but man, this Viper just going for the Blink Dagger. I guess it's, if you can call it cheesy, might be the correct way, I think. But all in all, I just think the Viper, the Blink Dagger, it doesn't really give him any advantage at all. And so far, they've been liking the damage heavily in the fight, especially now that the Prophet has his Heart of Tarask. So Bristleback going for a Sange now. I'm just not overly convinced, to be honest. They lack armor. They don't have anything that gives AoE armor. No Blades, no Ring of Passy. I think actually why he had a Ring of Passy at some point, so just sold it. No Assault Cuirass, of course, to help out with their own push. But they're just heavily lacking the armor. Exorcism just completely wrecks them apart. And now they get the Hoof Stomp on the Death Prophet. Will it be enough? A beautiful Earthquake connected some 3 heroes. Lion MVP, but Death Prophet still will fall down. He does have buyback, but when he comes back, it will be without Exorcism. Doom is there on the Viper as well, closer. He wants to chase them down, leap up. Yeah, he should be fast enough. Level Death, 1 right click. And now Dotaholic, Reincarnation, it's still on cooldown. Another Earthquake into Ryu, who just goes down 3 for 3 so far. Closer, does he have enough to bring down the Bristleback into the back Jimmy? Oh, he eats a lot of damage, mech up, but he goes down in the end. Death Prophet, he actually buys back. I don't know why he waited so long for it. And if he had done it immediately, it might have been a little bit of a different outcome. Maybe not lose as many of their heroes. Doombringer, I think, would have been able to survive. But all in all, closer. He gets a triple kill, gets 800 gold for killing Ryu, the Ancient Operation, a support. Ending the killing spree, the unstoppable streak. And man, this buyback was a little bit weird from Death Prophet, but I guess they got some kills, can maybe even push on top of this now. He has another 2k gold, man. Point booster picked up as well. But still, man, Rex, they survive. AsteriskB, they get no advantage at all. And looking at the buybacks, well, Asterisk, at least they have them on 3 of their heroes, if it really comes down to that. But they're going to respawn anyway. unQuenchables, they're not nearly close enough to a base to just put pressure in. But Death Prophet now picks himself up a point booster, so working towards that Bloodstone now. As closer. Up to 4k gold now. What's he gonna go for? Is he gonna pick up the Mjolnir? Or is he just gonna go for maybe a Desolator? Just help out with killing the Bristleback. I mean, Desolator in itself already would bring him down to like 3 HP. Not 3 HP, 3 armor. What am I saying? 3 HP. Man, that would be sick if an item was like, bring a hero down to 3 HP. And yeah, that's the Desolator picked up. Minus 7 armor, plus 60 damage. The Mirana will start to hurt quite a lot now. And if you're wondering like, what? Maelstrom and Desolator 2 attack modifier, what gives? It works that way that it's mostly the Desolator attack modifier, but every time the Maelstrom actually procs, which isn't 100% of course, it's a percentage based. So then it overrides the Desolator, but it's mostly Desolator, and for procs, it just Maelstrom overrides. And the... Oh, Moonlight Shells, come on, blink. No, Ryu, they didn't have vision. They finally put this Observer, but if this Observer had been here like 2-3 seconds earlier, would have been Blink, Hex, Earth Spike, Finger of Death, and a dead Ancient Apparition. And unquenchable now. Do they want to go for tier 2? Don't pop the Exorcism quite yet. The tower is so low anyway. They can even backdoor it if they just have all their heroes. But now Creep Wave comes in. No backdoor protection anymore. Desolator comes out from closer. Who has the Aegis? Well, now they pop the Exorcism. And of course Desolator helps out with that. Oh, they get the Yule Scepter. Will the Hex follow? Yes, it will. Restia. Can he even get the Stampede off? He's just gonna get blown up. Finger of Death to ensure the kill. Doom onto the Bristleback as well. They don't even really need to chase the Master Petwars down. But Starstorm, a few right clicks. They just completely demolish the Shadow Shaman. Can they go for more? Closer, he definitely wants more. Ryu might be in some kind of trouble. Closer, slowed down, loses the Aegis. Maybe went a little bit too deep, but in the meantime, the tier 3 goes down. Rex is to follow, and Closer. Another slow, but has to leap to the low ground. Exorcism ends, but doesn't really matter. Desolator comes in. That's melee Rex, range Rex to fall. And man, is this the game breaking point as Bristleback? He's tanky, but nearly not tanky enough by the looks of it. Just goes down into the face. You need to turn your back if you want to tank it up. It's Bristleback. Not working out though. As Ryu silenced up now, Death Prophet. He knows he's so damn tanky. The Viper Strike finally gets used, and it's actually Viper. He blinks out Closer now. Now they back off. Smart choice as well. No Exorcism anyway. No just point to press the issue when it's not really needed. Go back, region up. Maybe get your next set of items if anybody is close to one. Dotaholic working on a BKB. Godlike Sexy maybe just saving for buyback on the Lion. And the Prophet can pick up the Soul Booster. Yes, that's exactly what it does. And even has another 1.5k in the bank. His buyback is still on cooldown for another 2 minutes. So if somehow, if AsteriskB in the next minute can kill Death Prophet and take Rex and just go for tier 4's Ancient GG, they might be in it. But other than that, just look at the network. Look at the graphs. Bam! Gold graph suddenly. 5k, almost 6k in unQuenchables favor. XP nearing 8,000. So it's actually not as huge maybe as I would have thought. Since AsteriskB, I guess they are getting some kills in return in those exchanges. But all in all, unQuenchables, they are looking strong. They just survived the mid game of AsteriskB, and quite nicely so. Just high ground proved to be a little bit too difficult to coordinate from AsteriskB. So we will see if AsteriskB can just pull off something huge here. Shadow Shaman is working towards the Aghanim Scepter, which might be enough to just provide the additional damage. But they smoke up now. They know they're in a pinch. They want to make things happen. And will Bristleback lead the charge with his SNY, the Sanjan Yasha? Just with the extra movement. Actually 451 movement speed. Even without having the Warpath activated now. Has the Warpath as well. Can they catch anybody? They find it there from a beautiful target. They get the kill as well. Probably Ice Blast to fly. No use to come out. Just excellent, exquisite execution there. They popped the dust a little bit too late though. They still don't have vision. Well, that part really wasn't as great. Especially since Ryu had 4 sentinels as well. Put down one a little bit too late, but man. That's what I was talking about. If they can get the kill, 30 more seconds without the Death Prophet. They have Mass Serpent Wars. Will the 30 seconds be enough though? Oh, it's gonna be clutch. It's gonna be so damn clutch. Of course, Dota can buy some time as well if he really wants to. With his ultimate, just go in, tank it up, pipe, activate. Oh, the blinking hooftop onto 2. Can they get the follow? The Hex is there from Godlike Sexy. Will it be enough? Earth Spike. Oh man, Mirana comes in from the sidelines, gets Shadow Shaman before the Mass Serpent Wars. This might be it. The Doom goes out, but the Stampede gets him out of trouble. And now another hooftop onto 2 heroes. Dotaholic. He's gonna fall down. As actually does Doombringer Jimmy. He goes down, but 4-step Hex into Y. Closer. Do you have enough damage? You're connected with the Ice Blast. Actually, man, the tank is there. Bristleback Earth spiked up into the face. The arrow. Oh man, that was so unfortunate and closer. They're gonna get the kill. Some lighting procs going on. As a 3-4. I think there were some buybacks as well. Have to check it out. Actually, no buyback. So a 3-4-1 so far. Ryu Earth spiked up. A few right clicks from the Desolator. Even the Rayfire Blast comes out. Oh god, this is looking bad. 5k also on Mirana, so can pick up a next damaging item or finish up the Mjolnir. And AsteriskB, they can't win a fight. At least Shadow Shaman has himself that Aghanim Scepter now, but I think the biggest thing was just Mirana coming in and sniping the Shadow Shaman before he did anything at all. Anything. The Prophet now has his Exorcism, 5 Bloodstone charges. That was a little bit unfortunate. Just he got his newly acquired Bloodstone and immediately just died. Like literally first thing after getting the item he died in the forest. But now Exorcism is there. They mean business. They want another set of racks, and well, without the Bristleback tanking it up in the front lines, without the Frostbite, I don't think unQuenchables has anything to be afraid of. So tier 3 falls. Racks to go soon as well. And this might be on the verge of GG. I think Asterisk, they're still gonna hang on. Try to go for like one more fight or something. But after that, it's really, I mean, yes, ranged barracks survive. Woohoo, 400 HP. Melee barracks are the one that matters most. So if you get melee barracks, the lane is just gonna push in heavily. So Haste Rune will be there as well. And I guess unQuenchables, them being on the dire side and all, they can just wait out Roshan now and get Aegis, get Cheese. And go for the death push. Go for the end. As BKB finally finished on the Brave King. Of course, support Brave King not really getting too much gold for himself. Now a Plate Mail picked up on the Death Prophet. Mirana. Actually go for a Butterfly. Maybe not the worst of choices. Looking at the side of AsteriskB. Still Viper. 2k gold. Aghanim Scepter, Blink Dagger. He really hasn't had any item progression at all. And well, look at the net worth as well. Just Mirana. Almost 10k ahead of anybody on Asterisk. Just absolutely sick farm on the Mirana now. Death Prophet, of course, holding his own rather well, and as is the Doombringer, who has an Aghanim Scepter now. If he can stay close though, I think the last couple of times the Stampede has been really nicely used to just get whoever gets doomed out of trouble. But Asterisk now, they're blinking on the ranged racks. They're like, guys, ranged per racks, they do not regen, get this first. Of course, I don't think it will matter if you're a lane behind anyway, and top lane pushing in as well. So Asterisk, if they don't want to lose the range racks, they have to react fast, but unQuenchables, man, they have the same idea. They're coming in from the side. Most of them are smoked up as well. As Death Prophet, he's acting as the bait. Will the bait be taken down? No, now the Earthspike misses. Are we gonna have some follow-up? Nah, yeah, Death Prophet. He actually might get taken out. The stuns are there as well. Will it be enough though? He's dropping low, but the Exorcism just doing way too much. Centaur, he goes down, but Death Prophet, he's down. No buyback either. Oh man, he just waited his gold. Bristleback, can he make it out of this? No, he can't. Earthspike into the face. So in the end, it was still a 3-for-1. The Death Prophet though, I mean, Asterisk, they had a really good idea of just kill Death Prophet, stop Exorcism from killing us all. That's where they really thrived. They were able to do so, but if you can't kill anybody else, really, it doesn't help at all in the end. Jimmy didn't even need to use his ultimate. That's how good that fight went for them. Doombringer still has his ultimate up. They're going for the last set of racks, range racks. Already went down top lane just to the creeps, and Viper struck up, but man, really doesn't do anything at all. Closer still has 4.7k gold. Doom, just to make sure that the Viper isn't being pesky. So I mean, I guess racks it is, unless, man, there's a buyback on Bristleback, not using it, so they're giving up. I mean, this must be giving up, mustn't it? I mean, tier 4 is already under siege, it's mega creeps. I think this is GG. unQuenchables, they held on. They came back, but Hex onto Closer, he's gonna lose his life. Hoof stomp up as well. He has buyback though. He even bought up a diffusal bait together with a butterfly, and yet still has buyback. Jimmy though slowed down. They used the Stampede as well. Jimmy BKB going for the TP out. Can they catch anybody? Yes, Godlike 60 gets caught by the Ice Blast. Dota with his own BKB, but no buyback. And Asterisk, man, I don't think they can do it, man. I really don't. One tier 4 goes down. Actually, both are down. Ancient in trouble. Dota goes down the second time, but all of them have buyback. So AsteriskB, I don't know why they're not calling GG. I really don't. They don't have the comeback kind of lineup either that just has an anti-mage or like Morphling who can do crazy amounts of damage. Bristleback is just not nearly tanky enough at the moment. Doesn't have the armor to just survive really as Death Prophet. Solo Roche in the making. Exorcism is down to 6/10, 3/5 of the duration. Now, half. Maelstrom picked up on the Wraith King as well. Now he actually doesn't have buyback, but doesn't really need to use it as well. Roche gonna go down with that nom cheese Gouda. A slice of Gouda. Gouda goes to the Death Prophet. Age is picked up by Chim, and actually I really love, I would love the cheese more than Death Prophet as it is anyway. Just because when you die, you lose your exorcism, but with the cheese you can pop it. Unless you go down during the duration of the frostbite, the ice blast. Jimmy though, does he really want to go in solo? Yes he does, he dooms up the Bristleback. The Hoof Stomp not coming out yet, the Kiilstofte actually playing some time, but Jimmy, he's dropping low, as is the Bristleback of course, and now Jimmy, he's actually gonna go down, but he's gonna come back as Shadow Shaman. He has to escape, there's the Moonlight Shadow, oh, Blink Finger of Death by Ryu. Was nice knowing you as Centaur, yeah, that's the GG finally called. Mega Creep just too much. I mean, they can't even kite them around in the base. Viper doing his best, but this is 46-minute GG unQuenchables. They just held on, they knew that their lineup was better in late game, and they just turtled until the tier 3s won fights every single time that the high ground push was attempted by AsteriskB, so they take a game 1 advantage. But guys, it is a 2-game series after all, so don't worry if you're a fan of AsteriskB, because they have another chance to throw up this series, to tie it up. So we'll see if they can do so. But guys, so far, thank you so much for watching, just tuning in, supporting HeflaTV, and of course supporting Join Dota League as well as the 2 teams in the JDL Division 2 Asia. But we're heading into Lobby 2 as I've already mentioned, so just stick around, follow us on this channel as well as our other HeflaTV channels and our social media if you liked us and want to know more or just want to see more from us. All the links are below the stream, so bye guys, see you in game 2.